Hey everyone, wanted to welcome you to my second live art show. Um, Hope you all enjoy it. Um, Today's show is viewer's choice, basically. So what I had was I took all the images that were the top six from my Instagram page, and I put them under an exclusive signed copy just for you all to see today. So we'll go through each one by one. I'll talk a little bit about the size options that you have, the um, the media that it's printed on, and we'll talk about how it's all ready to go hanging up and how it'll be shipped out right to you. But if you have any questions along the way, feel free to send me a message just in the chat below, and I'd be happy to answer those as we go through each piece. So I'll give a couple people some minute or so to get in here, and then we'll get going sharing the pieces that you've all chosen for me to share. So as you come in, just let me know, send me a message. I'd like to say hi. All right, I'm going to get going and share my screen because I'm going to go right to the web page. Now you can access this page. I put it in the Facebook page. I pinned it right to the top, so you should have access to it. You'll see it's Lee Studios 7/30/20 Followers Choice show. So you'll see that. And then also, if you're joining me coming from the Instagram side, I did put it right in my bio, so you should be able to link to it right there. So I'm gonna run a little backwards. I'm gonna go from the least choice out of the top six and kind of work my way back to number one. So some of you have seen this image before. It is called North Cape Lighthouse. This was up in Prince Edward Island. My family and I took a trip up there with another family, and we were lucky enough to go to North Cape just as the sun was setting. And I couldn't ask for a more beautiful scene. Happened to catch the light as it spun around on the top of the lighthouse, and it just really matched the glow at the base of the ground and where the ground meets the sky. And I love how it just kind of the sun catches the bottoms of the clouds and highlights those as well. So this was a good choice by you all. It's one of my favorites, and I think I'm glad to see it's also one of yours. Talk a little bit about pricing and size. So original price, you'll see here the 115. That's the sale price for a 10 by 10. All of these are printed on metal. They're ready to hang. They have the stretchers on the back and the hanging wire. They even give you the hook and everything, so you don't need anything extra to be able to hang it right at home. But you can select the different sizes. So there's 18 by 18, and that is $265. Originally, it is, let me get back to that. Originally, it is, let me pull that up for you. So the 10 by 10 originally is $155. Sale price is $115. The 18 by 18 is originally $365. So the price of $265. So that gives about $100 savings on that one. And then the 36 by 36 is $11.35. You got about a $380 savings on this one because the original price is $15.15. So, and again, you can't get this on my site normally, because I don't sign my prints on regular basis. Typically, they just go straight out from my fulfillment center to you all. These ones will travel to me. I'll sign them and then I will send them off to you. So they're very limited as far as the editions that you have for these. But I do offer you the 3 different sizes because I know everyone's house is a little bit different. So let me get to number 2, or number 5, I should say. So number 5, again, this was also in the last show. So Mirror, this is another one of my favorites. This piece was taken on a camping trip with my family at Russell Pond in North Woodstock, New Hampshire. So we were there for a couple nights, and just the way the sun was setting on the pond and the reflection, almost calm to a point where it's that mirror and it's hard to tell which way is up. But I also love the fact of the log pointing out into the water. Just kind of draws your eye out there, and just the stillness. It just, whenever I look at this piece, it really relaxes me. So hope you all enjoyed it. I'm glad that it was one of your favorites as well. Again, prices the same here. They're all priced the same. They're all offered 10 by 10, 18 by 18, and 36 by 36. I'm only offering 3 in each one. So, but again, I'll let you choose which size that you want to use. I did offer a second picture down here. So if you scroll down, I tried to give you a sense of what it would look like in a room for you. So this is a kind of dining room table setup. And again, since it's a metal print, there's no frame to it. It flows right to the edge of the print. It's a real thin. It's really glossy, which is kind of nice. So especially these water images, it really gives that sense of the water right there. So yeah. Let me know if you have any questions as we go through. All right. So now to number 4. So actually number 3 and number 4 were, I posted them on Instagram together. So they are kind of tied. This was my family and I on Father's Day took a trip up the Mount Washington Auto Road. For those of you that might not know, Mount Washington is the highest peak in the Northeast. And they have an auto road that goes all the way up to the top, which is kind of nice. It freaked out my daughter a little bit, traveling along the edges and just winding your way up the mountain. But when we got up there, we got some interesting views. The clouds were rolling in. It was quite humid day down below, but up above, it was probably 58, 59 degrees. So it was quite cool. But as you can see in this image, the clouds were rolling in, but it also kind of gave me this little almost ghost effect on the mountains here. So the 3 that are right there, right off the edge of the cliff, just their edges, kind of highlighting those, but then you also get the layered effect of into the background, and then also the kind of light streams coming down through the clouds up above. So I really enjoy this one as well, and I'm glad you all enjoyed it. Again, I offered a room view. This one is in a kind of an office space. Sizes are still there. But then if you're also on your phone, you can do the live preview and see how the image looks directly in your space. So that's always a good thing to to check out. All right, let's go to number 3. So number 3 was at the base of Mount Washington. I actually took this after the fact, but you could probably get the sense of it being kind of on your way up the mountain. What I really enjoy about this is you get the contrast of kind of how sunny it is and summer-like down below with the river, and but then you're not quite sure what the weather is up above because you see those clouds rolling into the peaks of the mountains in the few layers right there along the Presidential Range. So I like the green grass with the blues in the sky and the hues of the blues on the mountains and things like that. So again, you all made a really good choice on this one. Just want to pop back and see if there are any questions so far. Okay, we will get on to number 2. So number 2 was taken a while ago, probably, well, almost a year ago now, over in Raymond, Maine, and this is Panther Pond. I was over there. So my day job, I help run a mentoring program at a university in New Hampshire, and took a group of students over there at the beginning of the year to get them feeling comfortable with other students on that are going to be on campus and things like that. But so we stayed at a camp over there, and they were right on this pond, and the sunset just grabbed me. I had to go take a picture of it. I love how the fact that if you zoomed into the water, like each ripple is almost its own little scene, with the oranges and the blues, and just the texture that it has there. But then also that wisp of cloud off to the left-hand side, kind of really holding on to that dark orange, there is really nice. It's one of those ones that you just wish you could sit there and watch that sun go down all the time. So another great choice that you all made. Again, the 3 sizes, and remember the sale price. So it's about a $40 savings even just on the 10 by 10. All right. So finally, we get to the number 1 pick, and this one was actually, it was a recommendation from my wife to put up here. I'd gone up to the Kangamangas Highway one night. I wanted to take some pictures of the stars, and but of course, before you get to the stars, you got sunset. So happened to be there. It was a really humid night, and I think that's what kind of led to the really gray ghost effect of the clouds in the background, compared to the trees that are right there. And sometimes you just get lucky. You just keep clicking away and see what you get afterwards. So I was happy to see this one, and I think it would be an amazing picture, even especially on that metal printing, to give it that extra shine. It would almost feel, I think, that you had that sunset happening right on your wall every time you looked at it. So this was a great pick from you all. So all right, I'm going to pop back and see if you all have any questions. Okay, I'm going to go through, again, remember 10 by 10, 18 by 18. These are the original prices. So just remember that the sale price is there is a discount. Remember, I'm signing them. They're ready to hang. Nothing for you to do on your end. Just order it and put it up and enjoy. And that's really what I hope, is that any of these pictures, if you order them, that you really enjoy them, and that they add a little something to your life and to your home, because I enjoy taking them. So I hope that kind of translates over to you. For those of you that are strictly on my Facebook, feel free to join me over on Instagram. I post, you can enjoy all my images over there. So it's chris.creations.lee for my Instagram. And then for those of you that are pretty much solely Instagram followers, feel free to like my page at Lee Studios LLC and comment. I want to hear what your thoughts are. Are there places that in either New Hampshire or New England that you would like to see? I'd love to hear what you would like, and maybe it would introduce me to a new place. I'm always up for finding new things and seeing what's out there. So thanks for joining me. I'm going to post this video on Facebook and Instagram, so feel free to check it out again. The link itself, like I said, for Facebook is posted right there. I pinned it to the top of the page, and it'll be there for the next day or so, as the sale will be there. But in a couple of days, the sale will be gone. So, and you'll have to wait until the next one comes around. So, shoot me a message. Let me know what you think. As I said before, I'd love to hear. All right. Take care and have a great weekend, everyone.